Please say it's working. Please say it's working. Oh, I think it is. Yeah? Yeah? Hello? Working okay? How's that? How's that? Is it better? Is it worse? Did I just make it worse? It's a little tough to have my mic too close to me right now. A little tough to have my mic too close. Because of some issues I'm having. Getting there! It's been too long since I've been on YouTube. By the way, I don't want to cover up Takun this whole time. Look at him! You just need a little bit of you, right? You're fine. Nice look at this. Hey, watch out! This is the back. Okay. This is the flashback game. Wait, I should put myself back. But this is where I belong. I'm in like what do people call it? The Fudoshi cocktail? Seriously? Okay. I have my mic super loud and my desktop audio nearly minimized. So that is a bit surprising, but I don't mind seeing it. Okay. Better? I'm still cute. Better? Now I'll put myself back. Oh, guys, I don't want to get in the way of too much of the beautiful art in this game, you know? A little more. Okay, awesome. Okay, perfect. Options. Let's go a little more. Okay, how's that? I feel like that sounds a little better, maybe. Highlighted, okay, yes. Here, look, it's an AU or A-talent. That could be our childhood friends, aren't they adorable? Aww. So cute. Okay, yay! Gosh, my audio settings are whack. You should see later. Adjusted, it's insane. Okay, move this window over here. So you're not a way for me to see chat. Okay. I suppose. Okay, delete everybody. Welcome home. I'm so happy to have you. Wait! I didn't post in Discord. Hold on. I feel like I definitely should. That feels important. Announcements. Paste. Okay. to YouTube. Yay! Okay. Wait! The person who made this game is online right now. I just saw. Okay, the person who made this game is called, well, honestly, I can't tell if it's supposed to be Lon or Ion. Like Lon with a lowercase L or Ion with an uppercase L. I've never been able to figure it out. I actually did, but it's kind of last minute, so I let them know, of course. I told it, I said, may I please have permission to stream your, It's Lon! Okay, it's Lon. And I asked, may I please have permission to stream your awesome 100-line fan game? And I got a big yes back. So, I'm very happy to be streaming it. If you're watching this, in VOD or the link, yes, links to itch.io and X are both in the description. And Lon, if you're watching this in the future or now, let me know if you would like me to add anything. I'm happy to. I love your fan art. I love this AU. I also love the Absolute Boyfriend AU. I think it's really great. And I'm super excited to play your game. I'm gonna move my camera over here. Yes. I feel like it's a little better. Okay. Alright. I really am excited to play this, so let's get into it. It's entirely possible that they're... How's that worse? Wow. I'm gonna put it over here. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out my settings now. I'm a neck. Well, that's no good. Oh. Go in! I'm trying to fix things. Just a little more to make it be visible, I guess. I don't want to cover up all this pretty art. Okay! I think we're all good to begin. I'm so excited! I've been waiting for this forever. Okay. This game, this one I'm playing now, our Shared Constellation, is a prequel to the next game, which is called, I forgot what it's called. It's called, Second Guessing. And this one should not have any major content warnings to speak of. Wait, actually it probably does. Hold on. Let me get to the twitch.io. I know I can find them. This game includes general warnings. The AU has warnings for implied mentions of sexual harassment and dubious consent. Both are not graphically shown but textually implied. And eye-string colors. So, yes. That is what we're dealing with here. This is some serious BL fan game stuff. You sure you do, but not everybody does, and it's important to give a warning if they need it. Okay. I'm so excited. Let's get into it. Serious business, exactly. Hooray! That was the warning. I get to use a hot take about fan games, 100-line, idol AUs. Okay, bye later. Alright, I get to use my 100-line character voices.
Nothing really happened to me back then. Each day was just like the day before, and the day before that. I lived in the same small city with the same people surrounding me.
I already did my IRIAM stream. Go in, it was short. Go in.
It really was such an average, mundane life I had. Up until middle school. Nothing more, nothing less. But things change.
It skipped. It skipped. What was it? Was it something about something being out of reach? Curious. Okay. Anyway. Takumi Sumino-kun, please. Just a moment of your time. Oh, it's true. I can take the log.
Sometimes out of your own reach. Or sometimes by switching up your salt.
And then, Takumi Sumino-kun, please. Just a moment of your time.
Now a lot of things happen to me lately. And you are?
I'm from a neighboring company, from Last Defense Fashion. There's been talk about a future collaboration with you specifically.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good to hear when it happens.
Don't you want to hear more of it? Oh, it's supposed to be a man! Damn it! Right, I should have known there are no women in BL. Actually, there are. I really like what they do with Nozomi in this AU, but I shouldn't talk about it because it's a spoiler for the AU and I won't say anything anyway. Yeah, but not like my girl. This guy doesn't look like he has a truthy voice like that. I must go deeper. No, it's not! Ugh. I must go deeper. I have to do like a sexy, evil alley man voice, yeah? I can do that. I can try anyway.
From good friends of other companies, they always say you're very willing to listen at any time they need it. Oh, well, that's true. It's what my boss would want if he heard I'm getting more offerings. Each day just like the day before, and the day before that. I have other plans tonight. Is there any other day? Tight schedules are prominent this season. This night might be your only chance. It'll be quick. We can take it to the venue nearby. And just like the day before that, this became a regular routine. If it's quick, then. And I've gotten really used to it. Really. After a bit, I find myself zoning out between these quick favors by turning off my emotions. I keep telling myself, this was just work. It had to be done. No need to think about it.
Where's my voice? Ugh, I have it in me.
There was an appointment Sumino-kun had with you. He's quite busy tonight, unless the schedule changed without me getting any prior notice.
Come on. I was streaming a lot on IRIAM every day, but yes, I've been a little busy, so YouTube went by the wayside for a bit, but I'm back now. Yay! And I'm celebrating being back by being completely self-indulgent. I'm playing BL fan games for 100th line. Yay!
Otsuki! From the long minutes that passed by alone, it already erupted quick with the presence of Eito Otsuki. You're...
I remember you. You were a former client of my parents. It's a coincidence seeing you.
Yes. It really is a coincidence. How are they?
They're doing just fine, actually. Thank you for asking. But is there any appointment you had with Sumino-kun? I just don't remember seeing anything about further hours he was putting in tonight.
But you see, his plans are occupied for the night. It's why I came to pick him up. An appointment with the Outski law firm, I assume? Oh well. I understand why you were in a hurry, Sumino-kun. I best take off then, too. Have a great night. I'll be seeing you again soon. And with a quick heel turn, the company worker already left the scene.
Oh, I mean, I would like to stream more, but I also think that if I didn't go outside and stuff, I probably wouldn't have a whole lot to talk about, you know? I feel like my personal anecdotes and freewheeling, maverick-esque nature make me more fun to watch, right? Huh? Huh? Disappear! Wait, no. Please don't. Please don't.
You really talked him away.
Why? His face is cute. Come on.
Horrendous, foul, hideous, repulsive, gross, repulsive, awful, ugly, gross, foul, stomach inducing. Outski. If it's quick! Takumi-kun, you know you had plans, and yet you still can't help but say yes when duty calls.
So needy. Come on.
If it's as even a simple no isn't it? It's as if even a simple no isn't in your already simple lexicon. But I'd never blame you. You're just so nice, Takumi-kun. Too nice. That's why all those repulsive higher-ups decide to keep chasing after you. I don't blame any of them. You're just so beautiful, and no one can take their hands off of you.
This is way crazy AU. Okay, this is a really insane AU. Where Takumi Sumino, the main character, is an idol model guy. If you saw the opening, you get the vibe. He clearly works at a black company. And Italansky, one of the other guys, is his middle school friend who they lost contact, but then he became a yandere, and now is his crazy Gachikoi stalker fan. And also they're friends. And they kiss and stuff. It's a little complicated. They also have great stuff for all the other characters. So, some of the characters are celebrities, and other characters are their insane stalkers. And it's really cool. No, normal world, normal modern setting. I really like what they do with Nozomi. Well, because I'm biased, because I love Nozomi. But the fact that Takumi had a chance with her and he confessed to her, but she didn't. Their ships crossed in the night, and she's still stuck on it, and he kind of is too, but he's just floating through life miserably. He's such a miserable creature. Anyway,
You're just so easy to exploit.
Hey, really? You heard that? Wow.
How do you keep twisting your compliments into the worst insults? I don't know how else to describe this guy other than that's Eito Atsuki. I've known him since middle school, but we've cut contact for a few years, until a few months ago. Atsuki's definitely what changed something in my usual day-to-day mundane life. What are you doing here? I thought we were going to meet up later in the front of my apartment.
He was stalking you.
Well, what I was doing around here. Well, coincidentally, there was a store around this area that had what I wanted. It was selling more copies of Takumi Sumino cup holders. Coincidence my ass! It's obvious he spotted some place near where my shoot was, even if I can't prove that.
I knocked over my... please don't... Now it's crooked. Okay.
And since when did I have cup holder merchandise? Just what is Sirai advertising with my face on it?
The robot ghost thing? That's his boss. His evil boss. That exploits the crap out of him.
It seems like it was a good choice to come here. I don't think it would have been a good idea if you had extra errands today. It's a special day after all, between you and me. That's right. For some reason, a week in advance, Atsuki told me I should make sure I was free for the night today. Usually, he's always happy for any moment of time with me, so he's never really strict about anything. But it feels different. That maybe this day is important for him.
It's totally something you forgot.
Well, it's February 13th, the day before Valentine's. He couldn't be more than obvious for... He couldn't be more than obvious for what his intentions are, is he? But Atsuki never seemed like the type to care about holidays like that. I always found them pretty ridiculous. As far as I remember. Yeah, you never really go out of your way to ask for a specific day to hang out. Hang on. That's what it is, isn't it? It makes me so happy. You're being so overfamiliar with your biggest fan. It almost feels like back then.
He blushes with his forehead. Wow, cute, cute.
What's with the random nostalgia?
See, they have a bookish gummy thing going on. It's cute. I like it. It's funny. You know, he says one thing, the other he goes. You know, they work. That part is very true to their actual dynamic, where Ito says something kind of fanciful or goofy or nostalgic or cutesy, and Takumi's all. He's been infected with the virus. I have no idea what you mean.
Oh, how else would I call it? I kinda don't know any other way to... It's fine, Takumi-kun. I can accept the fact you feel ashamed to call it any type of affair or other distinguishing label that exists between a celebrity and their fan. I can accept every part of you, even the grimmest hoarder no one wants. I'm here to relinquish it all. That's... I don't think I should entertain whatever he spouts on about. Anyway, since we're already here, we might as well head off, right? There's a loop line we can head off onto. Really? After the earlier incident, you want to head over to a larger public area with your work attire?
Well,
I mean, surely it won't be bad. It's nighttime anyway. How many surely this times can you hold, since you're just so lazy to even get out of your makeup, too? It's almost like Takumi-kun's asking to get taken advantage of in any corner. Just for free, to be that close. I don't even have to work so hard to have my time with you, even when I'm just happy to be in the same space. That's cruel. I seriously wonder what makes you that lazy. Even if I appreciate getting to see you like this in real life, next week, Matt.
Trying to do his lines so quickly gets me tongue-tied.
It's cruel. I seriously wonder what makes you this lazy. Even if I appreciate getting to see you like this in real life than next week's headline magazine. He's right. I may not like it, but when he goes on long-winded nagging, but he does have a point. Sometimes it's hard for me to fully register how much I've been broadcasted around this huge city from my job. It's not something I think about. It's not even the reason why I even accepted getting scouted for this job. Besides, this can be just like last time.
Bye bye, Anthony. いってらっしゃい. Oh, okay. Goodbye. I hope you well, surely we'll meet again soon. I will be hopefully streaming on YouTube more. おやすみ.
Last time. Before Ato could respond to my confusion, he made a good gesture over for a taxi to come by.
Go ahead. I'll pay for the ride.
Right. Thanks.
Bum, bum. Pretty.
The drive wasn't too long, and Atsuki was surprisingly quiet. I thought he'd probably hold a lot of conversation with me, but he just seemed to have some content, lingering smile. Something about that smile makes me feel like I should remember something. Just like what he said earlier. He said something about it being just like last time. I don't think I can really figure out anything if I don't have a good place marker yet.
See, but the conceit of this game is that it's a short mini flashback to understand their dynamic, and then you play the other one. So, presumably he forgot some shared childhood friend memory, right?
This place. It's 3 blocks away from my apartment.
Takumi-kun, don't tell me. Do you give your rides your exact address?
I mean, yeah. What's weird about it?
I always accepted the fact you're gloriously dead, but being this unaware, with your status, it all the more makes sense for you to choose a living corner space far off on your own. Being entrusted to a driver only leads to Takumi-kun's beautiful self continually being harassed by disgusting fans.
Well, when you put it that way, yeah.
How can he be this dense? You stupid boy. Right. Right. Oh, country, by the way. Okay, wait.
I just seriously can't put my guard on every little thing. It's way too much effort than it already is.
Well, that's fine. Actually, that's more than fine if you keep being like this. You don't have to worry about it. Soon enough, once I graduate from my studies, I can make sure you're always safe in any way possible, since you don't have any legal safety attached.
You're one to talk when you're one of the fans, and you add on to that.
You're the stalker.
But he's the only one I care about to be this close to me, so I can't even judge it. I guess I don't mind walking away. It's a pretty nice night anyway.
It is a nice night, especially walking alongside you, Takumi-kun. Every single thing happening now. I just can't stop feeling so nostalgic. It's almost like when we were younger, walking outside school together, right?
You've been prattling on about the past a lot today.
I have? I wonder why that is.
That's good. It totally does look like a cat. Oh, cute. Aww.
It makes it hard to even ask him with how he leaves it off like that.
He's totally trying to lead it. He's like, I hope he remembers. Being all cryptic like that.
But he's right. It's been so long since I've actually had moments of peace like this with him that isn't one-off short moments and he and I drag each other for. And we have walked outside of school together sometimes. Whenever Karawa and Nozomi Kitafuji, my childhood friends, had other plans, I ended up hanging out more with Atsuki. He was the first male friend I had, so it gave me some confidence to try. But there was only one time we walked home together. I have a pretty good memory about that day, for many reasons. And one of them was...
Can I do middle school boy voices? I guess they're kind of younger. How do I age down his voice?
School's finally over.
Like that?
It's another day in my average mundane life in this decently sized town.
He's so fucking cute. He's so cute. Loving cuteness expression. Look at him. Look at how little little bandage eye. I love him. It's fine.
Well, average? Should I say average? Something changed in my life since I had a whole normal schedule. It's not really out of the ordinary. Big secret life a lot of kids in comics have. But it's still a big step for me. I've always had two childhood friends I hung out with. Karuha and Nozomi Kitafuji. I can't really hang on to them, since I'm just a boy and they're both girls. It's middle school now, and feelings change and get more awkward.
Go in.
And that's why I ended up making a new friend. Well, I like to think we're friends. There he is. Hey! I quickly wave fast to make it known that I'm already at the entrance, our designated meeting spot for today. I know.
How do I do Eito's young voice? Eito's bass voice is...
hold on, I have to do his bass voice. With the power of friendship...
No, that's not it. Ignore me for a second.
Special Defense Unit?
No. Give me a second.
With the help of our friends, we can do anything. I promise I'll do my best.
That's not quite it. I'm broken. I can't find it. I have to picture him in my mind's eye. Any good Eito lines I can say?
Oh, I ate it.
Yeah, there we are.
I ate it. We're friends, aren't we? There we go. All right, that's Eito Atsuki. And then if I bring it a little more like this, I guess this... I know, I can see that.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you're so cute! Oh! Go ahead. I hope that didn't peek.
I kind of don't believe that since you never look my way. Eito Atsuki. Every girl in this school regard him as that silent prince. I don't understand why, but I guess since he never really wants to interact with anyone, so it makes him look cool. All my classmates thought he was annoying. All my guy classmates thought he was annoying for that, and one day decided to pick on him. And some gut instinct of mine thought that wasn't right. And next thing I realized that I took a punch for him.
Ah, cute.
Next thing you know, I wanted to be his friend.
Cute! Cute! So pure! So wholesome! Okay.
I never really had any actual guy friend, and he never had any friends, so I thought it was a good start. At least I thought it was. He always avoids eye contact from everyone, and gets really hostile when in large groups of people. I shook it off, as he's probably anxious, but I just think there's more to it. But he always seemed uncomfortable whenever I did ask, so I decided to wait too, since that's what friends should do, right? even though time has passed, and I don't think I can wait any longer.
Oh, he's younger. I forgot you. Ah! I'm okay. Big blast of adorable particulates. I shouldn't say. It's just too freaking cute. Oh. And you cover him in milk and slap him against the wall. Like that Hannah Montana pillow. He's Hannah Montana pillow. It's Atsuki voice.
Sumino-senpai, if you're just going to space out, I might as well go home for the night. Wait, sorry, just thinking. It's good you can use that brain of yours, but you're doing it at the wrong time. Hey! I'll follow since we're doing your errands first.
The sprites are so beautiful, and the art direction is really nice. I like it. This is great. I'm happy. I'm having fun.
Today's the real day for this. After a week of constantly asking for this, Atsuki finally said yes to a sleepover.
How do I uncensor it? How do I uncensor it? Oh well.
I thought for sure he was going to say no again and I'd have to give up. But to my surprise, he ended up willing to. Maybe he actually does see me as a good friend for this too. And it's going according to my plan.
He's too pure. Oh. I thought for sure they meant something.
Since in a couple of weeks I'll be moving away from this town. Today will be the day that I'll try to understand Atsuki the most. It's the only day. Here? But isn't the train station on the other side? I don't take the train. It's always been so busy anyways that it's suffocating. It's dangerous to go alone on there too, unless you have no sense of safety. It's not that unsafe, and I walk home anyway, so I had no idea. I usually get a ride from my parents around here, but they're away. So getting by with a taxi is about the same since they frequent this street. And that's right. Another reason that led to Atsuki saying yes to sleeping over at my place was the fact his parents were on some trip. But why would they just leave their kid alone? He's not a kid, but he's not a grown-up either.
We're not kids, says the 12-year-old. They might be 13. But still.
My parents wouldn't even think about leaving me alone without ushering me to stay over at the Kyotofuji's if something did come up. Well, maybe I can learn more about this today. That's what my main goal is. Before I have to leave. Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense you need a specific spot to go to. I want Atsuki to do a simple gesture for a taxi to pull up while looking down at the ground. He's always able to keep his contact away from anyone at any angle. It's like some acquired skill he has.
I love his shocked face. I'm sorry. This stream is utter self-indulgence on my part. It's just gonna be me cooing and eyeing. Or me being up me going, what? Whoa. And this awesome fan game, which you can check out at its.io. Link is in the description. Yes. By Lon. It's a simple name. I feel like I'm missing something, but just Lon.
Amino senpai.
It's clear. It's clear, Fizzy.
Sumino-senpai, but you're spacing out again. Honestly, did you even want to hang out like this, or was this a waste of time? Sorry, coming. I shake my head and walk to the taxi with Aotsuki. Aotsuki put himself to the far end of the car seats, and I decided to stay on the other side to give him some space. It was a quiet car ride, which on one hand makes sense. I don't think Aotsuki's awkward or quiet himself, but he just doesn't seem much of a fan of too much noise from others. Oh well, that's what I ended up piecing apart. Besides, we're having a sleepover, which means he has to deal with me talking to him the whole night. he probably already mentally prepared himself for that with his slightly used up body language.
You noticed his slightly used up body language?
That's not weird, right? I mean, it's only natural I'd end up fixating on certain things about him, since he's one of my only guy friends. Friends look out for each other. That's what I grew up with whenever I was around Karawa and Nozomi.
Yeah, but you also have a thing for Nozomi, and you probably got you're in a love triangle with them. This is totally normal, right? Said the guy who is not. No, we're not.
But they had the reasons why. But I'd still be with them regardless. So this is the same. There's nothing deeper about it.
He looks like he has no thoughts in his little head. His noggin is completely empty.
It wasn't too long of a car drive as we get dropped off at some street.
Totes normal. Yeah, totes.
This place, it's not a familiar spot I've been to. And it already feels a little more rich than the usual suburbs. That only makes sense. I heard that Atsuki's parents are well-off lawyers, and their trips they go on really make it clear. So, it's around here? What? No, it's a few blocks ahead. What? Why even get a taxi if we're not going to the actual destination? You shouldn't give your exact address to strangers, even if it's just for transportation, too. Sumino-senpai should know better.
I think you're paranoid. I mean, when they're grown-ups, yeah, that totally makes sense because Sumino's a celebrity. But in this, you're both random kids. I don't think the taxi driver cares.
I do it since the people around these parts know my parents, so I try to keep my peace of mind. But I do it even if that weren't the case. Seriously, do you think everyone's good-willed? It's not exactly that. I just don't want to think about the worst in everyone. That's way too much to think about, even for the simple things. Since being too paranoid can make it worse for yourself, right? That's really so easy for you to say, Sumino-senpai. What did he mean by that? Before I could ask, Atsuki was already walking off, and I had to follow. It's fine. I'm going to have plenty of time the rest of the night to understand this guy.
I believe in you. You can do it. You can do it. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Whoa. I mainly only see houses like this in passing, but seeing a huge house like this in person is a whole new thing. Well, it is a pretty upper-class neighborhood in this prefecture, so there being a lot of houses like this with plenty of space makes sense. I'm too used to the more condensed streets, like back where I and the Kitafujis live. Just stick yourself over in those bushes. I'll be back.
That wasn't his kid going.
Oh, he left fast! Aotsuki couldn't really fit his clothes in his bag for the night, so we made a plan that he'd go home for that. Before, he told me that his parents are gone for a week, and I was almost in disbelief at the thought of him sneaking out if they were here. Actually, why would I even imagine that? Rebel Aotsuki's way too out of how he is. But he's somewhat doing it now.
I mean, his parents don't know he's not going to be home for the day, even if they're gone. It always seems like they never really communicate. Maybe I'm comparing my home situation with his too much, but it's a good comparison, right? I have a really normal life, and Outski, I'm always pretty confused on every factor of it.
He's sweating.
He's already some can of worms. And his home life, too. I can only notice so many things, but can't outright assume anything.
Long.
Other than that, how much it'd be nice if maybe he'd look my way.
Ha ha ha! You like him? Ah!
Wait, no, that's going a bit too on the selfish territory. Focus!
Sumino-senpai. Sumino-senpai, I'm ready to go. There's a place to call for a taxi about a block away.
Another block of walking?
Please. Maybe you should focus more on your physical education classes if this is too much for you.
It's nothing for this guy? I kind of assumed he'd be pretty weak. It's actually nothing. I can take it.
It's totally lame if you're the Genki boy and he's the willy nerd, but the willy nerd can walk more than you and is more athletic. That's totally lame. That's totally lame. You have to you have to be more fit at the very least. And then he's already smart and popular. He can't have more stamina than you do. That's just embarrassing.
Then you remember what to do when we get there, right? Wait, I'm being tested? I hate pop quizzes! That's right. When we get there, I just give a spot a bit away from my actual destination? Is what I would do. If I actually remembered the other streets near where I live. He's so speechless, he doesn't even have a snarky remark this time. Well, it's a long, stretched out street anyways, and I live in the middle of it. If I just tell them to drop us off at the beginning of the stretch, then that's the same thing, right?
I guess so. Smart boy. That's a good way to save yourself.
Who's he calling boy like that when I'm older between us? No wonder that makes him extra sassy. I keep messing up like that.
They're so cute.
We got it sorted out at least. Let's just go. It was another small walk down my more familiar street before we arrived at my place. My house is just like any other one that's right next to it in this neighborhood. Not that I mind. It just adds back to how normal my life here is here. I'm home with my friend!
Welcome home, dear. I know what his mom sounds like. It's not like that. It's more like...
Welcome home, dear. And welcome, Hatsuki-kun. Dinner's in the fridge for you guys when you're ready. Papa and I are going to be going out for dinner date, but we'll be back in a few hours.
Alright, that sounds good.
And I cleaned your room, Takumi. You really need to make sure things are organized, especially for a guest.
Mom, you know he can hear you here too! God, can she not embarrass me?
Well, it's good to know the room I'm staying in isn't filthy.
Don't go siding with her like that!
He's like, thank God your mom cleaned your room. I bet it's gross. Takumi germs.
Anyways, welcome to my place. It's nothing big and fancy like yours, and it's kind of cluttered.
I'm not one to make judgments on a normal house. The only thing I'll judge was Sumino-senpai's room cleanliness, but I can't since it's clean now.
Come on, can we just move on from that? Wait, yeah. Actually, before we go do anything else, I gotta feed my fish first.
Ah! It's one of Takumi's cute charm points that he really likes fish. Ah! He seems like an ocean. He likes water. His name is Oceany, and he likes to fish. And, he drinks a lot of water. It's so aroused. Water boy.
You have a pet fish?
That's not his voice.
You have a pet fish?
Yeah, right over there. I motion Utsuki over to the far corner as I grab a bag of fish food to put a decent size into the tank.
Cute! Fizzy! Cute!
There we go. Eat up, guys.
Here's time to go more. Haha.
Haha.
That's too deep.
I'll work on it. There we go. Eat up, guys.
3 pet fish in total.
Yup. I even got naming rights when we first got them. That one's Fishy. There's Goldie over there. And we'd never forget Bubbles.
They're doing fine today too.
That's nice.
Usually, most don't really take that much consideration into pet fish other than display.
Really? Sure, they're low maintenance compared to a dog or a cat, but they're still friends. I never really had any other pet than helping out certain dogs with cute Fujis.
Yes, he helped out with the stray dogs. No.
Fish really are nice. I catch myself staring at the way they swim for too long. It's better than anything else.
Really? I didn't take Utsuki for a fish romantic. Oh, I wouldn't put them high up on what's true beauty for me,
But it's passable.
True beauty. That's another thing I never understood about Utsuki. Usually, whenever I wanted to see what he was up to, he'd be in that one art room when art club wasn't going on. He has this white canvas he keeps painting over and over with white, since that's the closest to beauty to him or something. I guess he has some abstract thing going on, but my gut keeps telling me that it's definitely connected to everything else that confuses me about this guy.
Which is surely a normal thing to do, and not a sign that he needs to see a psychiatrist immediately.
Anyways, as the host, I say let's just settle down and then eat too.
It's pretty difficult to imagine you being a good host, but okay.
Hey, I literally just started the job now.
Cute. Cute. Oh, he changed clothes and added a t-shirt. Aww. I just think this is too adorable. I'm ready for the feels. I'm ready for the feels.
Before we got ready in our more comfortable clothes, we got ready into more comfortable clothes before eating dinner. Mom made a simple pasta since she wasn't too sure of making anything very specific, since even I don't know what Atsuki's food tastes are. Like, does he like more refined things since his family's well off? Or does he not like spices? Since whenever I did sit around him at lunch, he'd just have really simple triangle sandwiches and water. I guess he never had much of an appetite at school. Or maybe he's too picky and just needs something simple, since he was a bit slow with the pasta. I mean, I thought it tasted good. Oh, you can't win them all. Atsuki excused himself to the bathroom for a while. Well, I won't try to overthink it. I mean...
Did he not pack underwear?
Huh? Going commando is part of the human body. What are you babbling about? Nothing.
Huh? Why are you assuming he didn't pack underwear? How do you know that? I bet he did. Oh, I love it so much. I'm so cute. I want to pinch his cheeks. I want to pinch his cheeks. I want to pinch his cheeks. He'd probably hit me now if I tried.
Bathroom thoughts like that out loud is more reserved for younger kids. Honestly, Sumito-senpai. Hey, it's not like that. Well, now that we've actually settled in,
What does the host want to do? You were the one who offered to sleep over. What even happens in here other than the night being spent?
Hello, wait, you can go backwards with the scroll wheel. Pretty cool. I didn't know that. That's pretty awesome.
If you want me to be honest, this is my first time doing a sleepover too. What?
I would have thought he would have had at least one sleepover as Cuddle told me. Come on! But it is a cute premise that he has it on.
How did this even come across your mind? Well, I guess a bit ago I heard the Kid Fuji's were hosting some slumber party. I mean, slumber parties sound really girly and all, and obviously I couldn't join. Slumber parties are for girls, but sleepovers are for
You're so simple, so cute.
Then I began to think about it more. I never really done anything like that with anyone. Since, admittedly, the times I have hung out and done normal kid things like karaoke or checking out a store with them would be with them or you. And we're both guys, so a sleepover sounds fun, right?
Yeah, because we're definitely not gay.
No, we're both guys, so it's fine. Don't even worry about it. Oh my gosh!
Look at this little toothy grin. I could pass out and faint and die right here. Oh, this is too cute. I'm so happy. This is so cute. I'm so glad I'm playing.
I mean, you did say yes, so we can learn how to do this together. If those girls invited you to their thing, would you say yes? Huh?
Wait, you could see a split-second expression he made. He made like a... Like a... It kind of looks like he was biting his lip or something. Interesting.
If this idea of things being split off from gender didn't oppose you, you'd say yes, wouldn't you? They're your closest childhood friends.
He's so jealous.
You have a roundabout way to just say I was a backup plan. Oh, what are you saying? That's not it at all, Elski. Just as much of an important friend as they are. Shoot.
He's shaking. Wrong dialogue option. Go back and fix it.
I shouldn't yell like that. It must have surprised Elski. I'm sorry. I meant what I said in a way that I just ended up getting a new idea on how to hang out with you more.
Sorry, I was wearing a sweater. It's too hot.
If it was some backup reason, I would have not put all that effort into asking you again and again. And I think you know too, right? That's why you said yes in the first place? Your voice is genuinely more grating than anyone else. I take that as a yes.
That's really cute.
I hate you. I think you're my best friend too.
He's so cute. Oh, I just little roly-poly.
But if I were to bring up an activity we could do before sleeping, I actually bought the recent Tonari no Jump magazine.
Let's read Jump together.
You did. I was about to get it myself tomorrow. Yeah, we could check this out together. I usually go get the other ones, but this one has that series you like? Yes, that's the one that has updates over new chapters for One Punch Man.
I don't like One Punch Man. That's silly and cute. Why? I'm curious why that was what the creator picked for him to be his favorite shonen series. That makes me curious. Huh?
Maybe you are a bit of a good host. This was a good recommendation tactic, Sumino-senpai. Why am I getting graded over my hosting all of a sudden? It's nice like this. I've gotten used to how Atsuki acts when he opens up over his interests. I could feel the fact he's more comfortable. And I'm glad. I don't know what happened over time, but I really do care about him. It kind of feels similar to how I was with the Kirifujis at first. I wanted to help in some way, but I mean a friend I do care about. For the rest of our time, we were flipping through and reading the magazine. It wasn't going to take long, ideally, since you'd think if two people were reading together, they'd be sitting next to each other. But I'm sitting across from Atsuki as we take turns passing the magazine to each other before we flip the page, hence why it's a pretty long reading session. I have no idea what goes on in One Punch Man, since I don't really read much manga other than some of the weekly Shonen Jump sometimes. But it looks cool if Atsuki's really fixated on it. Your parents went on a dinner date? Oh, yeah, they did. They'll be back tonight if you need something from them. I didn't. I just think it's surprising to have a date night today of all days rather than tomorrow. Oh, what's tomorrow? Well, obviously, a guy like Sumino-senpai wouldn't think hard about it. Valentine's Day. Today's the 13th. Oh, right. Valentine's Day. Hey, what's that supposed to mean with what you said? I get something. From the Kirifujis, I'm assuming. That sounds like mandatory chocolate. Hey, don't put it like that. That's something at least.
Huh? Okay, like, look at it, or not like. I was gonna say, the profile picture. Everybody, the creator of the game is here. I feel like I'm being blessed by a god from above right now. I'm actually. Hello, Lon Sensei. I'm actually a really big fan of your work. I don't know if you noticed, but I really like your stuff. I follow all of your accounts on Twitter, all of them. All of them. I even maybe not on in, but I follow all of them. Okay, so I really love your stuff. I mean, I think I do. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, I really love your stuff, and I'm happy to play your fan games. I've been wanting to for the last several days, but board game nights ended up running long and stuff happened. But I'm so happy to be here now. I'm really having fun voicing Fangame Na, and yay! I love you guys. I hate you so much. Yes. 100 likes. Okay. I will read again. Please don't be afraid. Please don't be afraid. Please don't be afraid. Please don't be afraid. I'm nice. I'm nice. I guess what I said was a little threatening, though. Go in. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your art is so very beautiful, and this firework is so cute. It makes me want to hurt them, but in a good way. You know, like pinch their little cheeks and squeeze them and shake them, you know? Like two toys, you know? Like put them in my mouth and shake. In a good way. Does that make me sound like a maniac or something? Go ahead. I apologize for saying I want to eat you. Alright? Huh? A favor? Of course! Of course, yes, itch.io and one's Twitter is in the description. Huh? Of course! Hi, Rupi and Zen! Would you like it in any of the character voices too? I will do any of them. Hi, Rupi and Zen! Hi! I'm Fizzy! Oh, I'm so sorry! I hope that was adequate. Yes. Dude! Okay, wait! Are you Europeans I'm watching right now? Do I have... Yes, more people. I silently stalk a little. I stalk many hundred-line accounts. Actually, should I confess one of my secrets? I don't know. Okay, I love. One of them. Oh. There's an. I don't want to say it. I'm too shy. No, I have to. One of the funny accounts, if you know what that means. One of them is me, but I won't tell you which one. I'll never confess, ever. I would have to be under pain of death to confess. Seriously. Never. I'll never admit it. No one will ever know. I'll take it to my grave. That'll be. Maybe I'll let it be buried. Maybe I'll have in my wing. I have a little piece of paper that says the at of it in my wing, and then I'll be buried, and no one will ever get to read it except the grave robbers when they dig me up, so that they can find out which funny account was actually me the whole time. But I'll never confess. No. Seriously, never. It'd be way too embarrassing at this point. I'm in too deep. Nothing weird. I was gonna say nothing weird, but that would be a lie. And I shouldn't lie. So... in too deep indeed. The only reason I didn't stream 100 Line was because I started it before I started being a streamer. And also, I couldn't stream video games back then because I streamed from my car. So, I could not stream video games at all. But now I can. So, I figured to make up for the fact I didn't get to stream 100 Line, I would stream Fangame. And I know that that's not fully making up for it, but at least I'll try. I know, right? Streaming a whole video game. So exciting. Aw, I really love their cute middle school designs. I know they're pretty simple, but the band-aid is so my bomb. If I let's see. If you have anything interesting, although I was gonna say, if you have any interesting commentary on my reactions, please let me know. But come to think of it, all my reactions have just been squeak cat, wow, cute. Kind of brainless, huh? Not a lot interesting, huh? But how many different ways can I say? How many different ways can I say they're so cute and I want to bite them, you know? Well, let's get back to the voices then. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll do my best. Oh gosh, 8 toes is hard to get back to once I stop for a little bit. What about you? I got it. A lot. I can never give it by hand, so my locker's full. I knew he was just waiting to brag. It's just a bother and a scam. The holiday became some corporate greed to make everyone feel the need to ensure they care about someone. And it makes it easy to excuse for anyone else to just confess their feelings and find themselves heartbroken on this day.
But corporations don't care. It just continues to feel their satisfying greed in the money they make out of every chocolate purchase.
Whoa. This guy's genuinely thought about every single negative thing about this holiday.
So that basically means you don't like Valentine's Day. Essentially. Glad you can pick up on the hint, Sumino-senpai. He really finds some way to be sassy with me. Well, this really does make me feel better for what I'm gonna tell him tomorrow.
What? Wait, he's waiting for Valentine's Day to tell him he's moving away. I buried my face in my wings. This is a horrible idea. Talk about you're the worst. I hate you. I don't. I love you. Ski, 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 ski. But I hate you. He has to suffer for what he's done. 1,000 more torments upon me.
I mean, he doesn't look like the holiday, so in his head it's just a normal day like any other. And just a normal day, I can let him know I'm leaving this place soon.
It actually sounds like he extra hates the holiday, so you should be extra nice to him. But what do I know?
And I really haven't made that much progress in getting to know more than I can about Atsuki. I'm really losing time. Well, what about your parents? Is that why they're on a trip?
Something like that. They've built enough days off that they're using it for the whole week to go out on vacation.
Ah, it's a good strategy.
A week long? They just left you home?
I know. It's so weird. But playing through the game still somehow makes sense, you know? The rambunctious, you know, he just wants to be a little hero. He's so I keep thinking bad things and I can't say them out loud. I'm worried I'll get flagged or something. Who cares? Who cares? Oh. It causes bad things to happen.
Well, yes, of course. I have no reason to go anyways if I need to focus on school. I think I'm fine on my own.
But aren't they like lawyers? That means they should have a higher sense of safety and like caring about it.
What lawyers have you been meeting?
Not at all. I'm just thinking about how the job goes. I shouldn't let this conversation slip out of my reach. It's just... I mean, I just say this out of concern, but don't your parents care about you?
Look!
Sumino-senpai, I already said I don't need your
Pity. I don't need it.
I promise it's not me pitying you. I mean, I'm the host tonight. And your friend. It's been long enough, and I know I promised not to push it, but...
It's okay, I like it. It just means I take along. It's okay, I like it. It's stylish.
You can tell me a few things, right? Way to go. I think I pushed it for real.
Well, what are you even going to do if I tell you? Are you just going to barge in with your words and make it worse?
Huh?
That was just a blunt hypothetical. I don't need to tell you anything, really. Despite how little I do trust in you, into piecing things together. You already have a vague idea, don't you? I notice some feeling that Sumino-senpai focuses a lot on my actions and words, even when you don't mention it.
Because he has a crush on you. What? You said that.
Well, yeah. Is that weird? I swear, I just can't help myself from that, since I really do want to understand you, Atsuki.
And what would you do next, if you understood me? You've been building your way through to get to know me ever since we met. I find that foreign, since no one's put this much attempt in it. Not even my own parents. I thought at first you were just going to find me some amusing plaything before you eventually get bored. But somehow you're so persistent. If you don't understand me, then I simply can't understand anything about you. And yet you call it friendship. I already got some idea that it was first some type of empathy you held when we first met. It's the same as when you got closer to the Kirafuji girls. It's not a new feeling.
I don't know why I end up southern sometimes, Glenn. I love that sprite, but I twitch.
With everything I learned about you, you'd think I'd already understand your intentions are just innocent. But I still can't fathom why. It feels like it goes back to this rigorous loop of confusion. This is the first time... This is the first time he's ever opened up about this to me. I had no idea Atsuki was just as confused. Well, I guess in a way we just still don't get each other. You're right. I actually have no idea what would happen if I just understood you. But I do know for sure that we'd actually be closer.
The forehead blush! The forehead blush! I wasn't expecting it with this younger self sprite. The forehead blush. Oh. I felt my heart squeeze.
I think I ended up too blunt with what I meant.
It wasn't you. Squiggly you.
What I mean is, I just want to be great male friends.
It hurts me. It's a crazy thing to say. Is it not? I'm not a guy, so I can't relate, but is that not a little bit?
Sumino-senpai, I get it. I don't need any reiterations of your sentences like you do. Hey, it's not my fault. I just need to hear what you said again. In simpler words. In English, please. Let's just say you understood something deeper than you think. You're going to be just like everyone else when it comes to the contents of it. What do you mean? I don't need to spell it out for you. You already have some inkling of a feeling. Well, he's not wrong. The main thing that caused me to even get curious about this guy is his disgust in being around anyone. How much he really hates crowds, how picky he is with everything, and how much he does isolate himself in school. And how he never even looks at anyone in the eye. It could get boiled down to being shy, but I know that's not what Atsuki is. His eyes wander. They look scared, if I had to put a label on it. His eyes avert in some skilled way that there's something up with it. Especially with how sickly he gets, too. Well, I've been here for this long. I think if I was bluntly told about it, it's not going to change how I see you. How you see me. Huh. Nice one, Sumino-senpai. My parents took me to the doctor many times. They realized I had some issues, so the first thing they did was get any high scholars and reviewed doctors to check on me. Every one of them kept coming up with the same thing.
I love this part.
Shy, nervous, anxious, hesitant, hysterical, timid, tense, uneasy, uptight, volatile, jumpy, skittish, shaky.
That's a lot of synonyms they thrown over.
So by the end of it, they just said I have social anxiety. Then I'll get over it. This is why adults are the scum of it all when it comes to how humanity's doomed. They're awful, vile.
But it's so awful, but still.
And yet that's how it ended off. My parents just thought, that's it. That's the end of the chapter and I should just grow up. I have to fit in with this society that disgusts me. Because of that, might as well not put me in any homeschooling or private schooling that I would have preferred. I need social interaction. I need to be flooded by everyone in my corner, so public school it is. So why? Why can't I just straight up tell you what's wrong? I could just get it over with. What I actually see, what I really feel, what I really hear. Why can't I should be used to the fact that if someone else found out, they'd reject me. Just like everyone else in my life, even if I found them disgusting to begin with. Sumino-senpai, if I was being more honest than I already am, I'm scared. What do you think? You think? Oh boy!
Ah, that's so freaking good. I love the drippy eyes. Great! I'm normal. I'm gonna keep reading.
I'm in the groove.
Now I'm in the groove.
I think I probably tired Outski out from that sudden confrontation. After going on synonymous rants, he was gasping a bit and took a break from going further. I wonder what he wanted to say. Well, I got enough out of him. It sucks that this was probably my only time to get a real answer instead of the foggy ideas that roll up in my brain. But that wouldn't be fair to Atsuki, and that's selfish of me. I did as much as I could. I think at this point, I'm just sad I couldn't get what I wanted out of this. It's childish of me, I know, and I get over it since this is about Atsuki's feelings more. Sumino-senpai? Yeah? My train of thought ceases as I look upwards to where the voice was.
Wait.
Since Atsuki's the guest, he gets my bed. I have a floor mattress, which is pretty cozy, so I can't complain.
Neon light stickers on the ceiling.
Never heard of glow stickers? They're huge for the girls in class.
You know I don't partake in those conversations.
I don't partake. It's a 13-year-old way of phrasing it. Oh, no glasses! madness, insanity. Okay.
You know I don't partake in this conversation. Come on, what are you, 40? Who says partake?
Only edgy 13-year-olds. I told you, Takumi.
Good night, Sumino-senpai.
Oh, wait, hey, sorry. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like watching the night sky, but in your room. Look, I made a constellation there.
Do you mind telling me?
You can't tell? It's the Big Dipper.
You made the Ursa Minor.
Of course.
Yeah, I bet he would only make the Dipper and not the rest of the bear. He would screw it up somehow. Oh, so charming.
Of course, Sumino-senpai simply can't tell the differences of those constellations all because of their names.
Hey, I tried, and that's what counts.
I guess so. I like the Ursa Minor anyways.
Really?
Why's that? The most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or touched. They are felt with the heart.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's like, huh?
Yeah. What does that mean?
Maybe Sumino-senpai would know if he read a book or two. I'm going to sleep.
Ah, what's that a quote from? Ursa Minor, quotes about Ursa Minor. Would that have to be a Greek, for something from something Greek? Greek? Because the Ursa Minor is Greek in origin, yeah? I mean, most constellations in the Western world are. So, if he's talking about Ursa Minor, is he talking about the origin story of Ursa Minor or something else that references it? I don't know. Let me know if you know. Okay, please?
Hey, wait! Night, Outski.
Good night, Sumino-senpai.
After that day, I never really got to know more about Outski. The next day, I asked him for a moment to talk after school, and our friendship came to an abrupt stop for many years.
And then...
Takumi,
wait, I have to...
Takumi-kun, we're home.
I feel like... I'll work on it.
Oh, you already unlocked the door. Thanks.
It's the most exciting part, since you made the passcode my birthday. It's like we've always still been friends.
A favor? Okay. Yes. For you on. Yes. For a long time, I was never sure if it was Lon or Ion. I figured it out though now, right? I guess for a little while I'll have to switch back because of my. I figured it out though. I have integrity with my placer, so I will have to switch back to his normal voice. But I can give him an anime girl voice. What kind of anime girl would he be? I guess I could just give him what I think a gender bent Takumi would sound like. Yes, sweet. I mean, I do love Yuri. Let's see. Yeah, right.
All right, before we settle down with things, your fish.
Huh?
Yeah. I already watched Atsuki make a brisk turn to where my fishbowl is. I was about to forget that. Thanks for the reminder.
Totally. She would look the exact same, doesn't she? can't say who it is, but you know, it's totally her, isn't it? It totally kind of makes you think about her, doesn't it? I don't want to. Well, I'm worried there might be people who haven't played 100 Line, because, you know, who doesn't want to see BL, right? But, you know, it could be her. Takumi-kun had a long day, so, hey, the voice. Return! Takumi-kun had a long day, so bet that he'd forget about his dear fish. So I must do what I can. But yes, there. Fishy Jr. Ah, his dork glasses! Cute! Otakumon! Cute! Goldie Jr. And we never forget Bubbles Jr. He's quoting it like it's his favorite manga, but it's a thing that happened like 9 years ago. Huh? How'd you guess that? You really are easy, Takumi-kun. Quite so. You love the fish you had at your childhood home, so it made sense you'd name your new fish after them. I really can't argue with that. I don't know whether to be impressed or weirded out by how exact his memory is, but that's Outsuki for you. But this isn't like Outsuki's. But what isn't like Outsuki is what's been bugging me this entire night. I've been wondering, why hang out today? It's surprising enough that you asked me for something already, but... Cryptic smile. Cryptic and forward, even more cryptic. Mysterious. Oh, he's horrifying me. Yes, yes. Okay for me? You're so interesting. You remember other things so vividly, and yet there's other parts of your memory that fogs up. What about it? I don't really understand where Atsuki's going to go with this, as I watch him pace a little and then look up at the corner of my ceiling. Are those your old glow stickers? Oh, yeah, they are. I mean, they still work just fine like they did back then. They lose a bit of glow as the years go by, but not as much as you think. But in my experience, they lose a bit of glow, you know. I never had glow stickers, to be clear. But we had them at my grandparents' house in the guest room, so the grandkids could look at the stars. But yeah. You know, I remembered something too, Atsuki. I remembered something. You know that fancy quote you told me back then? Oh, it's good. Of course. Did me pointing these out finally make your memory catch up? It's from that book. Okay, I forgot what it was called. But it's a book you definitely liked. Takumi-kun cared enough about me to read the book like I liked back then. Did you enjoy it since you remember that quote so well? Well, if you want me to be honest, I remembered the quote and all, so I kept Google searching until something of that exact wording you used popped up. You're gonna make him bust. I'd bang on my desk, but my mic will fall over if I do that. I keep having to stop myself. It's extremely difficult. I didn't read it. Well, that's something at least. Takumi-kun cared so much, he at least Googled my reference. Of course! That's only fitting. That's only fitting for you! How does he blend his insults and his compliments in such a backhanded way all the time? Okay, I have to go back to normal Takumi. They're getting mixed up in my head, because Eito's got the slightly higher voice for me, Takumi's lower. Yeah, you get it! If I switch them up, then it's anarchy. Wait? Okay, I'll wait. Okay, okay, aye, Captain. Maybe I can wait a little older.
But you're on the right track. Come here.
Well, I feel like Eito's voice should be a little more lilting and more feminine. But still also might look pretty similar. I know, I've seen the debate a lot. Would Eito play up femininity or be very androgynous? And, I don't know what side of the debate I fall on. I can see... see, it could be Arara, but it could also be, like... gross. Like, think that kind of thing's weird, you know? Arara. But if it were Eito, it'd be more like... Can I do a feminine voice?
Normal Eito's over here, and then a feminine Eito would be alright, right here.
I don't know, but I'll do both. Feminine Eito
Right up here, and then feminine Takumi is right there.
Okay, yeah.
Huh?
I'm purifying it, yes.
I slowly make my step toward Outski, curious what he needs to tell me.
How do I make a clattering sound?
Without a moment to think, I was quickly pushed down to my couch. Huh? Outski?
Feminine.
Takumi-kun, I'm sorry. I really can't control my strength when I just wanted to gently sit you down. Gently sit me down my ass. That was half strength that he unleashed.
Should I go fully Ava?
But when she's a bit forceful, she clearly really needs to address something. I've gotten a tad bit used to that. But this time it feels different. Like I should be remembering something. Today's what? The 13th? Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Yeah, it is. I was wondering about that too, actually. I do remember how much you don't really like holidays. Did something change?
Yori.
It's just so cruel, you know? You're the one who gifted me a special holiday that defeats any importance that Valentine's has. 8 years ago.
I was so close, you know.
8 years ago. It's been exactly 8 years since we had that sleepover together.
I don't know. This might be a kill Eito moment. It has been exactly 8 years since we had a sleepover when we were 12. I can't believe you don't remember. Go fuck yourself, asshole. I don't know. I think I'm on Takumi's side here.
You made the incentive of...
Oh, that's Takumi.
You made the incentive of inviting me for such a childish hangout.
No, be nice to him. Be so nice to him. He's a good boy, except for occasionally when he's not. Here's the thing. Sometimes he really fucks up, but at his heart, he really tries to be good. He really wants to be good. Here's the thing. I think he's a good boy. Here's the thing. They say this in most of the time in real life, right? If someone is someone you consider bad, if someone hurts you or does bad things, usually They don't think of themselves like that. I read once, what is it? I think it was a Tumblr post, but when kids watch Finding Nemo, they never associate themselves or with the kids who tease Nemo and encourage him to touch the butt. They're always like, I'm Nemo. I'm the good. I'm good. I don't mean that in a bad way. Everyone has their own internal motivations and ways they think and ways they process the world, you know? Takumi is always doing his best to do right. By others. By the people he cares about, you know? Like, really hard. Harder than most people try, I would argue. It's just that also, he can be careless and cold sometimes. And screws up. Because he's young. And well, everyone screws up sometimes. Sometimes, even though you try your best, you end up the villain of somebody else's story. And so, I think, and he has some really negative tendencies too, but don't we all? I really love him a lot. I think Takumi is definitely one of my favorite characters in 100 Line. Same with Eito. My top 3 are very basic. I'm a Takumi, Eito, Nozomi fan. I really like Eitaku Nozo. I really like those 3. In any combination, you put them in a room together, I'm so happy. But yeah, Takumi is so awesome. He's a great protagonist. I love inhabiting him, wearing his skin, so to speak. And I love the different facets we see of him throughout the game. He's... I really love this guy. And I really love the aspects of him that are tapped in. If I may glaze throughout Gachikoi AU. I've read everything that's publicly available for it, I believe, except the games, of course, which I'm reading now. And I really like how that's tapped into for him in Gachikoi AU. I think his tendencies to be pretty self-effacing and pretty negligent about himself are really on full display, and those parts of him make me miserable. So I really like that, and the fact that even though he's trying his best, well, he's been a little warped in this AU, huh? But can you blame him? He's been through a hell of a lot, huh? I'd come out warped at the other end of this. So I really like him. I really like him. I really like him. I would hope everyone dies. I would hope you don't get playing all 100 endings in 100 Line and still not appreciate and get Takumi, but I guess there are all types of people in the world. Not that I'm perfect, but I know. Not that I'm perfect, but seriously, he grows on me every day. I love Takumi so much. You know, it took me a surprising amount of time to really get was Nozomi. I spent probably like R0, I'm like, yeah, she's cool. And then I played, my first ending was Coming of Age. And I was like, wow, that was pretty good. I really need to replay Coming of Age because it's a Nozomi heavy route, and I did not appreciate Nozomi yet. I hadn't been awakened. Like, I liked her, but my third eye hadn't been open yet to how much I love her yet, you know? I mean that in every sense. I love her a lot, but I don't remember exactly what it was and how I was enlightened to the Nozomers of it all. But my problem with Zoe is that I love her so much, and also she makes me crazy. So sometimes I end up maybe mischaracterizing her a little because due to words that start with L that are outside of my control. So, but that's not my fault. So maybe you can't trust what I say about her because I'm evil. Yes. I think of reading this visual novel, huh? I feel bad I put the second... Wait, Leslie! Go in. Oh no, I'm revealing what kind of 100-line fan I am. Actually, it is. Well, I've cosplayed Nozomi before. I really love her. I love her a lot. She's really wonderful, and her wig was really fun to make. And she brings me joy and the light and happiness every day. She's super cute. She's super fun. I love her. Thank you. I appreciate it. I like visual novels, so but I don't read enough. I would like to read more visual novels. It's part of why I want to stream more on YouTube so I can play more visual novels. Yay! Let's see. Speaking of Takumi, do I keep going Yuri mode? I think yes. Oh, he says ahem.
You're the one who kept asking for it on and on and on. And one day I said yes. My horrid parents made the best timing to leave, so I can actually step out of my comfort zone to do something like that. With you. I replay it every day in my head. Over and over again. How far you went in trying to understand me. And how I couldn't understand you back. How we shared a great time together. And every moment we had, I feel like I didn't enjoy it enough. I was so spoiled that I failed to realize. I was too late to realize how all along my true beauty was right in front of me. I don't just hate Valentine's. I hate every single holiday that became corporate. It continues to show the cycle of arrogance and greed society gets stricken of, and it can't get out of. But for once, this one day became something too special for me. It's when you said you were moving away. Announced you were leaving my life. Just the day after all the momentum that was built up on our blossoming friendship. I don't like to believe in holiday spirit, but I do like to believe in Takumi-kun. It felt like Cupid struck me at just the right time.
Didn't you yell at him?
It really was it's when it came to me that everyone else really was wrong. The way I am, it served a purpose. It had hardships. It made me almost want to give up at life. Then I realized God did exist. God is what gave me a desire to see something truly beautiful. The moment it were to disappear from me. God is what made me mourn for it again for so many years. And years it came like some promise. My beauty returned again. It's funny, right? I vividly remember when you had your debut, Takumi-kun. Today, it's why you had a special photo shoot. It continues to keep lining up. This day and tomorrow, they're part of me. They're part of us. Because you are my god. My god. No other mangled corpse in this rotten world can understand this very truth. It's why when you had debut, you instantly became a success. They say God's return brings out the most non-believers to try to find some way to be sanctioned in their pitiful lives before judgment calls. And there you are, shining in every corner, shining in front of me. I despise it. I loathe it. And I love every bit of it. But that isn't how you should feel. For God. It's a modern retelling you're doing just by being yourself, Takumi-kun. And I'll be here at any moment, trying to keep your light shining. Like earlier, with that one repulsive person who thought he could have their way with you. A god shouldn't really owe anyone, right? That's why I'd like something tonight to celebrate our purpose. To celebrate you.
Come on, but couch? That's a don't move that. Poof. Come poof.
Atsuki! Without having any moment to put in a word, Atsuki already leaned down to pin me onto my couch. Takumi-kun.
Come on. I feel like I should do the proper voices for this bit, no?
Yeah.
The face here is so good. It's so good. I love how you try to. It's mildly bewildered. I love Tommy Hair is underrated. I'm probably underrated. I don't know, but probably because his look is so mild. Cause you if you have a yandere leering over you like that, you should be more frightened. You should be more concerned. But he's just like, Huh? Oh, you do. You make.
You say it to me all the time that I'm your biggest fan, right? You appreciate me for all I've done for you. For all I do for you. You can't deny that, can you? Even by a simple thanks. It's like I've already been blessed. But nowadays, I just end up wanting more and more. God can give, and God can get. God watches how followers do right after. And that follower sees right to be given more. You said you can be with me tonight of all nights. It's basically proving everything I just told you. You're fine with this, right? I'm so happy. I really am so happy. You lured me through your beauty, and I'm simply wanting every bit of it. And I can't get punished since you'll allow it. I love you. Everything I said was just another way to signify it.
And that's usually when I shut my emotions off. It's an erratic schedule with Atsuki. But I also treat it like my day-to-day. Sometimes I tell myself this during these times too. This is just work. It had to be done. No need to think about it.
Takumi-kun, let's have a great night. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, but you could release a secret one. Or like a drawing. I'm like, with... Oh, I can't. Don't worry. Maybe on February 13th? Maybe on February 13th? Version 1.1. Yeah, the secret version 1.1 that only special and cool people get. Like us, right? For all of us, right? Ah! So good! Okay, from here on, during the stream, there will be full 100-line spoilers. I can no longer hold myself back. I've been kind of being vague because, you know, I didn't want to... Anyway. Okay! You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, Cult of Takumi is my favorite route. It's like the best. And to me, it's such a killer character story. I mean, it's been said over and over. Everybody knows this. We all know this. But this is one of the things I love about Gatsuko Yayu. It's really playing with the ideas. I think that I don't trust me. I'm very resolute. I'm very resolute. I'm very resolute. Sometimes people who haven't played the game will be like, that game has that freaky route. Nice. I always tell them, it's the best route. Sometimes I don't say it's the best route because I don't want to bias people ahead of time, but I say, that route is actually really great. And I will stand by that with anyone who asks. I think it's really spectacular. I think the character work in it is just immaculate. The way it really... You guys get it, clearly. And I really like how Gatsuko Yayu plays with the ideas in COT. I love... I just... Tommy, obviously, is very... Exactly! And I really like the aspects of Takumi. Obviously, we see this on other routes too. I think Slash is a good example of this. The way he is able to just turn it all off. I also think that the way Takumi's relationship with sexuality as a whole is super interesting to me. I think he, despite how much we allude to him, he very much has, perhaps contributing to the fact that we all allude him, he has this very much vibe of not really caring that much or really having that much of a desire for sex.
I hope this is okay to talk about on YouTube. I've never gotten in trouble with YouTube before. I hope this will not be the first time, but if it is, I guess I can cut out this part of the VOD. Anyway. I think that it's really interesting. I could get into it for a while, but we know he has, like, a drive in that base sense. But his actual interest in other people sexually seems to be really low. Especially considering, like, his age, especially in comparison to A, other Kadaka protagonists, and B, the other characters around him. Pretty much everyone else in 100 Line, save... most of them are weird freaks. We know this. So obviously it's part of his comedy that Takumi is theoretically not into that, but he actually totally is. But it's not like, it's more complicated than that for him. But I feel like the base aspect of just normal, I don't know, I feel like it has to be, like, example, after killing Game, I feel like I could totally see Takumi enjoying sex with a couple of the characters from that round. I could see it. But he definitely feels like an ace. He's somewhere in the ace spectrum. And it feels even more intentional the more you look at other Kodaka protagonists. Makoto Naegi, I was recently rewatching some Danganronpa 1 footage. And it really struck me how often Makoto Naegi thinks about sex. Thinks about his classmates in that way. And obviously he also is the straight man, blend boy type. But he often will think, wow, this person is attractive, or I understand that. Like, he notes being attracted to Sayaka and Chihiro, interestingly, and Kyoko pretty readily. And it's pretty obvious, right? Other Kodaka protagonists have pretty similar moments of noting attraction to other characters, or commenting on other characters' appearances, physicality, smells, other things that they're into. Takumi very rarely does this. And when he does, it's very chaste compared to a lot of other characters that Kodaka has written. It really puts him in stark contrast, which is really interesting considering the stuff that happens to him in the video game. He definitely reads as someone who A, is really interested in that kind of thing unless it's with, like, it's with someone he's actually wants to be. Like, he has to have his standards, pretty high ones it seems, you know? Exactly! Exactly! You see it time and time again, where he's like, yeah, that's normal. I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to like that. Like, in even flavor text, there's he's frequently depicted as being convinced that he is supposed to like sex. But the things he actually seems to be into are way freaking weirder than that. Like, the shit from coming of age, I remember that. I know what you are, Takumi Shimino. I know what you are. What you are is, yeah. I know what you are. He just hasn't figured it out yet. But I think the way that the game ties that, Kodaka said that, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this, honestly, yeah. Honestly, I'm sure. I believe it. Just, yeah. But again, he hasn't realized that about himself yet. But I think I really love the way the game plays with because dehumanization, the reduction of one's humanity and dignity is an overwhelming theme throughout the 100 Line. Absolutely just ever present. It is there constantly. It's laced throughout the very fabric of the thing. How people are reduced to not people. You know? And I think it is super... Because obviously, Takumi's... Personally, I would guess that he would probably fall somewhere under the ace spectrum, but never notice it because that's normal, right? You know what I mean? That's what he would, you know.
But everyone feels like that, right?
You know. Which is very charming. Sorry, he's so cute to me. Oh, look at him. Anyway. So, I find it really interesting that Gatsikoi plays with that a lot. It's obviously something the game goes for itself, yeah. And I like more of it. I also like that it feels very much like no man's left behind in Gatsikoi. I feel like a lot of different dynamics are explored. I like this a lot. I really, really love what's done with Nozomi and Karua in Gatsikoi. Obviously, I'm Nozo freak. I think that maybe Nozomi should... well, I'd say kiss Kurata, but she'd probably explode. I think Nozomi should kiss Yugamu over it. And see if that fixes it. Probably won't. But... No, I don't know. That's all. Yeah, that's another reason I like this AU, and I really enjoyed this game. It feels very indulgent in the best way possible. My favorite video game is not the 100 line, although it is up there. My favorite video games, they too, are the Hatoful Boyfriend games. They're my all-time favorites. I love them. And the thing I love the most about them, one of the things I love about them the most, is their wild sense of self-indulgence. It really feels like the creator went wild with it. Oh, are you... You're enlightened. Oh! Get this. Think about it. Ryotoko wa Takumi Shimino. Ryotoko wa Takumi Shimino. Think about it. There's so many parallels there. They're basically the same guy. I'm really not an Ultimate head. I would like to play more Ultimate games, and I would love recommendations. You have very good taste in stuff, and but Ryota and Takumi have so much in common, and it drives me up the freaking wall. Tokimeki Memorial Girls Side. There's a... I didn't know there's an Ultimate spin-off of Tokimeki Memorial. Interesting. Makes me curious. If it's to your taste, it'll probably be to mine. So... that makes me curious. Maybe I'll stream it sometime. Yes. If it's to your taste, it'll be... I'll probably end up liking it. But I really love Hatoful, like, a lot. I've also cosplayed Shu'i Umine. I've cosplayed purple people. What's up with that? Anyway, but my favorite from Hatoful, my two faves are Nanaki Sensei and Ryota. Ryota. And he's pretty similar to Takumi in a lot of ways that make me feel like a crazy person because no one understands. But think about that. I think there's a lot of parallels between 100 Line and Hatoful Boyfriend. Seriously, like world building wise, I feel like something can be done with this. Cause I mean, not to spoil Hatoful Boyfriend, I try not to on my. I try to funnel people to actually playing Hatoful, but world building wise, you see what I mean, right? There's totally something there. There's connection. The themes of dehumanization, that's definitely there in Hatoful, like a lot. the general tone. Have you played the second game? If you haven't played the second game, you're seriously missing out. I think it has some scenes that would absolutely hit you so hard that you would not be able to stand for a full 3 days. Stop, Crest. Okay, delete. Go on, I'm doing it again. I do this a lot. You haven't played Holiday Star? Ichika. Okay, delete. Welcome home. Welcome to the birdcage. Welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to have you. ごめん。日本語はわかりません。でも、auto-translate! Okay! I appreciate it! Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Who's hot of a boyfriend? It's my favorite word. And after you play the second game, you've got to listen to the audio dramas, but they have spoilers for the second game, so you can't play them, listen to them until you play the second game. And also, you need to read the manga. You need to read the manga. There's a hot of a manga, but there are also a couple of mini mangas. And again, I really think you'd enjoy a couple of those, but they have one of them in particular has spoilers for the second game. It's really, really good. So I highly recommend you check them out. They're all on after you play the second game, of course. Those are on the creator's booth, I believe. And then the co-creator, Hatafel had an assistant when it was being created. The main creator's roommate helped out. So Hatamoa made the game, and then Damarushi was her assistant who helped out a little with some character designs, and they went back and forth about writing stuff. Yeah. Anyway, Damarushi has made doujins and R18 doujinshi and stuff. And her R18 stuff is not available anywhere except I found one that welcome in. Yes, welcome in, Ichika. I hope that you have fun. I'm enthusiastically discussing Hatoful Kareshi, which is my favorite game ever. But that makes it semi-canon, right? Like, it's not canon, and Damu's very clear that her stuff doesn't work, it's not canon. But she did help make the game. So when she makes crazy yaoi, you have to pay attention, right? So I consider her stuff pretty essential reading too. The stuff of it that's available, which is also on one of her accounts. I think it's on her Gumroad. No, it's on Mo's Gumroad and Damu's booth. Yes. Mo's Gumroad has everything, and Damu's booth has everything. And then Damu's booth has some doujins, but not the sexy ones. Those you have to get from other fans. They have scanned, but only like one of them that I'm aware of has been scanned by English language fans, cause it's pretty tough to get your hands on these things nowadays. But Ultimate Boyfriend is really good, and I think it's really great. And I think a lot of the characters have really interesting parallels with 100-line characters. I think it's pretty easy to see some interesting concepts with them. Anyway, we were supposed to be talking about the game we just played. It's a bit. I really enjoyed it. What time is it? I want to play the next one now. How's my battery on my phone looking? I definitely won't make it through all the way. Maybe I should... Because I do have to wake up tomorrow. Maybe I should save it for another time. But I put the other one in the thumbnail. I guess I can change the thumbnail to this one later. Okay. It was a really lazy thumbnail because I forgot I had to make a thumbnail because I haven't streamed on YouTube in a while, so I forgot how to make it. I forgot that YouTube videos have thumbnails. I mainly stream on a mobile app, so it's a lot more simplified. It's a big again. Big. I really. What was the quote from? Because they mentioned in the game, Takumi looked it up and didn't end up reading it. What was the quote from? Because I didn't catch it. And it may very well be something I've read. Or it might not be. Little Prince! I actually... Funny, I specifically missed that unit in my high school French class because I no. I think what was it? I skipped a level of French or something, and that's when they were supposed to read it. And there was weird stuff going on with my French classes. I somehow never read it, even though basically everyone who took French at my school read it. I did not. Which is a bit of a shame because I see it referenced a lot and I should probably go back and read it. I can still read a little bit of French, but not as well as I used to be able to. Whoops. I want to play more games like this. Short ones that I can voice act through and yeah. So this game, you said this one was gonna be really short, but I ended up playing it for like at least over an hour for sure, because I voice acted through it. So the other one, it said it'd be an hour and a half. Will that be more like 3 hours? That's true. And the Little Prince is not a long book either. It's okay. I'm prepared. I'm pretty good streaming stamina, so I'm fine. It's just a matter of scheduling. Cause, I have 9 to 5. This Lovebird has a. This Lovebird, when she's not in the bird cage, she is being a 9 to 5. Well, I'm not a 9 to 5er per se. I mean, yes, my hours are literally 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., but it's not exactly. I'm a nanny, I guess. So, it's not exactly the typical type of thing you think of when some birdie says 9 to 5. But I'm very glad I got to play this game. It's so... the art's very charming. And I wasn't expecting to see snippets of their adult stuff going on. I am... it almost makes me nervous to play the next one. Cause I worry I'll get in trouble on YouTube. But I'll say the content warning. Wise one. Will it be okay? I know it's safe. Well, I know it's safe for work. Cause it said like please 17 and up, not 18 and up. So, but I'm just. I know there's gonna be a lot of scary and sad and traumatic stuff, but spiritually, I would not show this to my boss. My honest boss is my aunt, and she's like, like a giga normie. I say with love. I was gonna say, this feels like spiritually like when you say, spiritually hentai, I know exactly what you mean. He's always getting touched up. That's always happening. For those with eyes to see. Well, I guess I'll just put a big warning, and periodically, maybe in chat, I'll put a warning. Makes it go like, warning, sexual violence. Well, so I'm probably the first person who's ever streamed this. Yeah, probably. Yeah. That makes me feel special. I feel special and cool. I should probably post it on Twitter, huh? Maybe the link, and then I can. I can go 100 live events. Come watch me. I should probably rename it to just our Shared Constellation though after the stream ends. I'll figure it out. Probably. It's been super fun. This is the exact kind of thing I've been wanting to play. Actually, I hadn't streamed on YouTube in a while, but this really got me fired up and made me extra want to come back ASAP. So, it was really fun. Really fun. They're so cute. It's such an out there seeming angle, but it's all you still see the line of how everything happened, you know, and it still feels very in character for everybody, which is really magnificent, in my opinion. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Absolute boyfriend Fangame when? I jest. I kid. Okay, I'll figure out how I rename this and re-thumbnail this later. It can happen, you can do it. Maybe I am, or maybe I just dug through your Twitter butt and read everything you've ever done. But either could be true. I'm kidding, it's the I'm an OG. I'm not a gacha or anything. That would be crazy. Imagine that. No worries, no rush. Go where your inspiration takes you. But what if, right? What if you were making gacha your favorite video game, and then out of the woodwork comes this freak who's like, I love you, Ryu. You know? And it's like... that would be scary. Yabai. YouTube keeps trying to auto-translate your key smashes for me. Actually, YouTube, I think I can read it just fine the way it is. Hand orange cover eyes. Anyway, Lon Sensei, if you ever need anything, somehow, from a bird VTuber, let me know! Should I show you off my 100-line female voices just in case? I have a feeling they will most of them... Well, actually, in the second game, I saw other characters were in it. So maybe they'll come up. Should I see you? But I want to keep streaming. But I don't have enough time to do the whole second game, and I want to do it in one sitting. So but I'm not done streaming. I should be. No. But I don't have lines for them. Can you feed me lines to say and I can say them? Please. If you want, you don't have to. But I don't want to stop streaming yet, but I also don't want to start the next game yet, so. It's okay if not. It's okay, I'll just be all alone and, well, letting to show off all my awesome 100-line voices and... Except, my one for you almost talks. That's my one complaint about them. I'm kidding! No, you love my voice is terrible. Other than that, I think I do a decent one of everybody. I played through all of Route Zero with a friend over Discord and read everything. I read it to them. Like, I set up my phone so I could watch my Switch. And then because, you know, Discord, the audio, the quality can get bad. So they couldn't reliably read everything, right? So I would just read I just read the whole, yeah. But I was so dramatic. It was a sight to behold. I almost wish I had VODs of the experience. But, alas. I know, right? Although lately I'm worried about my own mic. Last time I was recording something, I kept noticing weird crackles. This is frustrating. I hope it's not too crackling. Either way, I'll just do things over and over until I get a clean take. Ha 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 ha. Am I putting off going to bed? Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Am I putting off going to bed? Am I procrastinating? Could be. But I don't wanna. I'm like busy and stuff. But I need to be. Okay. Let's see. If I stream the next one, maybe not tomorrow. Maybe the next evening. Oh wait, no, maybe not. But this weekend's Off Kai Expo. I won't be there in person, but I will be streaming a lot on my the streaming app I use, which is called IRIAM. I'll be streaming a lot there all day, pretty much this weekend. Plus making a digital appearance at the convention, so it's pretty exciting. For those of you who don't know, Off Kai Expo is a VTuber convention. It's like the VTuber convention, so I'm very excited to be an Off Kai robot. Basically, I can control the robot too. I got to try it out, and it's seriously amazing. You get to remote control a robot and walk around. Yeah. It's pretty freaking amazing. I had to watch the training video for the robots, and it showed like an office lady with huge hair working remotely at her office or whatever it's supposed to be, and piloting it all polite and proper, all click, move, and I'm hey, I will be in an anime convention. That's a little bit of a different use case. I'm 2D too, that's pretty different too. But, thank you, Archie! I'm so excited! I hope I'll be able to see you there. I hope I don't get lost. The odds are non-zero. But I'll be streaming a lot during Off Kai. There will be a big screen telling a bunch of IRIAM streamers, so I'm hoping for my chance to get on the big screen. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll try my best. What was I gonna say? Oh, but because of that scheduling, I could theoretically do tomorrow night, but I have... Everyone knows I have Danganronpa role-playing to do tomorrow night. That's really important. But then it'll be Off Kai. But I want to play it now! Oh, it's painful. Whoa, the 100-line fan likes Danganronpa. This is crazy. No, I could never... I mean, I'm just shocked. really taken aback. Sorry, if you keep seeing me look over this way, I recently put my first piece of decoration in my streaming closet. It's an acrylic standee of my Kamiyoshi. For non-VTuber fans, well, you know what a kami is. You know what a Kamiyoshi is. Well, maybe not everybody. Probably not the other though, right? Anyway, my Kamiyoshi, I got their acrylic standee just yesterday. So I have it, and it sits in my streamer room to motivate me to be good and do well at my streaming tasks. I think I think it will be good motivation to stream on YouTube more frequently. Like, if you want to see the standee, you have to go to the streaming closet. And if I'm streaming, I look over and go, what would myself sound like you? What? Yeah, exactly. Although, the Dakimakura I just got might make me reverse lock in. But I actually don't have a pillow for the inside yet. I have to get one. But I'm worried it won't be good enough for the right depth. I have to buy one in person, really, I think. Because it has to be good enough to have the Dakimakura on it, you know? It has to be good enough. So, it's a whole thing. But I've never slept with a body pillow before. But I will get used to it because I have pure love in my heart. I feel like idols like Takamiya's, he probably wouldn't get a body pillow made, right? Do they make body pillows of idols? Like 3D flesh idols? I feel like they don't, but also I feel like that's a thing they might do. They might start doing. I feel like Sire would do that. If anything's ever, you're like, that might be too crazy. That feels like a thing they only do to 2D characters and not to 3D flesh idols. You go, Sire's an asshole freak. And you go, makes sense. Yes, makes sense, of course. Bad manager. I also love Sire. He's a great character. I love our terrible. I love our terrible commanding officer. He's great. I love that guy. I love that guy. I think he's really interesting for a variety of reasons. What? Yes, exactly. I think actually we should make him into rolled eggs for Nozomi to eat. I think we should roll him. I think she'd like that. It would make me happy to feed her. Exactly. Nozomi. Nozomers. Oh, if things didn't go so wrong. I mean, this is a doomsday year. Good. Nozomi, you just have to find a way to rebound. I'm sorry. You have to find a way to rebound. There's no other way. You've got to get out of here. You've got to get out of here. No! Only misery. Yeah, Shoma's doing great. Although, I feel like when all his friends kill each other, he'll be pretty sad. I feel like when all of Shoma's friends inevitably either turn up dead or have to leave the country or... I guess theoretically make it work. We can make it work. I feel like Kyoshiko will always find a way. She will survive. She'll be alright. Yeah, probably. Ah. Well. And I admit this. Well, see, as Gotchikoya was kicking off, and also for a while after, I was all, this is so awesome. I want to read more stuff similar. So I looked on AO3 a lot. And I would look up like idle AUs, right? And I would try to find stuff that scratched a similar itch. And I'd look up the word Gotchikoi, and no one's using it because they're lame. But it's not, never felt right. I like this kind of thing a lot, but on occasion, I was able to find something cool for certain things, but mostly it just doesn't have the, you know? And that's no hate, to be clear. That's just my own picky preferences. I respect fanfiction authors. It's just, I'm so persnickety, and I want specifically this. Gotchikoi Nanjakuju. Hold on. How do I take a screen? Hold on. Did somebody say Via? I did! Unfortunately, we did finish the fan game that we were playing today. But we will play another VL fan game, soon. I have Danganronpa roleplaying to do tomorrow. I have Offcry, excitement, and hype the next several days. But I will do my best to let you know and post on many socials when our next VL fan game will be played. Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, they are Eito Aotsuki and Takumi Sumino from the 100-line Last Defense Academy. This is them when they're younger. This is a flashback game to their story past. But then the next game we'll play is their fucked up and yandere-filled present. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to check it out. Okay, wait, I can just copy. I'm on a PC. I can just copy this. Wait, I can't. How do you copy my... Oh, there it is. Gotchikoi Nanjakuju. Okay, copy. And then I can just put it somewhere. Like here, in the Google search bar. Ooh, the art looks nice. Yes, it is Giga Toxic. Yes. Yay! Not yay. I understand though. I hope that your real life will become more, what do people say? More... I hope the tags will change from angst to fluff on your IRL. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming here to play. Itterashai if you're heading out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye. I romance stuff. Kawaii. Kawaii. Mata ne. Bye bye. Itterashai. Have a great one. Bye bye. I'm really used to saying like good night, like oyasumi when I end streams, but it occurs to me that on YouTube, people from all over the world can watch you, so that might not be accurate. Because on the app, I mainly stream on. It's North America. It's actually just the US and Canada right now. So, I mean, obviously there are people that use various ways. You can pretty easily use a VPN to access it from what I hear. Which is fine. That's fine, that's allowed. But I'm used to presuming most of my audience are in roughly a few time zones of me. So it's kind of crazy. Now all of a sudden I'm like, okay, it's a whole wide world out there. Anyway, on the topic of time zones, I suppose it's rather late for me. And I guess I have to do this thing called sleeping. Which helps me be productive at work and stuff. I guess. So I suppose we'll wrap it up here. I don't want to. I don't want to, but it is time to go to bed after I check my Pokemon profile. Yes, me, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm very honored you came. Everybody else, I'm very honored that you came. I will be playing the next Fangame by Lun, which you can see on Twitter and its.io in the description down below. We will be playing Second Guessing next time. I do not know when that will be. Hopefully, really soon. Depends on how exhausted the off-guy streaming makes me, because I plan to stream like crazy. A seal of approval. I feel blessed. Alright, thank you all so much for I feel like I should come say, hold on. I feel like I should come and, anyway. I felt like I should come say hi. I feel like there are new people over, so I feel like, say hello properly. You can, since there are new people, I guess I'll plug things. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on IRIAM if you're in the US or Canada. It's a fun streaming app. I don't play games over there. I just talk. But the odds of me talking about how to have a boyfriend are extremely high. Because that's what I talk about all the time. Hi! Yes! More fan games! 400 fan games soon. The next one by one will be coming. I'll be streaming it soon. I'll try to give you better notice next time. I was a little bit sodden this time. I apologize for that. Clank. Stuff for still out. Okay, bye. Bye, everybody. Tweet tarashai to those of you leaving the birdcage. Oyasumi. Or otsukare, I guess. Ohayo, maybe? Anyway. Bye. I'm gonna be taking off with a very big sweet Pokemon.